Hey, it's Nia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're working on 30 before 30 bucket list content. I'm really excited to get started on my island, to actually get started. If you saw my other Animal Crossing island video, I just was showing you the lay of the land, how everything was looking as a starting point. But now we're moving along. So I started off with a little bit of planning. And as you can see here, I didn't have much done, but by the time it was time to start the video, I had started working on this new plan. And as you can see, I added houses and a few other things. So Lila's looking ready to go, so let's get started. I went ahead and just did the grunt work. Started off getting all of the flowers out of the way. I am gonna start with that first water area, if you saw in the plans, so I'll just keep going and you'll see. So right now I'm just doing that grunt work, getting the flowers, taking them to the back of my island and dropping off all the flowers. I wanted to do this because I didn't want, when I did want to have a bunch of flowers everywhere, to not have flowers to choose from. So I didn't just throw away all my flowers. I actually put a lot of them in the back of my island to use for later. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just going back and forth and back and forth. If you have ever worked on an Animal Crossing island or really done any kind of like builder thing like this, you know it's a lot of grunt work. So that's just what I'm doing now. And this really, took me hours, hours and hours. But here we have it sped up, so it doesn't take too long for you guys. So anyway, I just kept doing that over and over again. All right, so I did this little back and forth thing for a while until I ran into a huge snag. Are you ready? Poof. Yeah, my shovel was done, but I had an extra one. I thought I had my life together. Went and got the little extra shovel, and almost immediately, as you can see, here we go, hold on, wait for it. Almost immediately me trying to use it, poof again. I think I dug like 2 holes, you can see right there. So I had to get another one. Went to visit Nook's Cranny to try to get another shovel. And what I normally do is get like 2 or 3. So you'll see in a few seconds, that's what I try to do. And let's be real, I wish they had more in here than just the little things that they like supply, but whatever. So I went to see if they had anything extra. They didn't. Went and got the shovel, and it looks like I was only able to buy one. Look here. Tried to get another one, and your pockets are full. So what I have to go do? Y'all remember, y'all were here. Run back and empty out all my pockets once again. It just was a lot. Like, I think that next time I start working on my island, I'm gonna prepare a little bit more, make sure I have everything I need so that I don't have to keep doing this back and forth stuff. So here I am, right back to emptying out my pockets. So anyway, I went ahead and emptied out my pockets again so that I have room, and finally was able to get a few more of those shovels. Got the shovels, and I actually don't like this pattern shovel. I like the primary colors one or the all black one. Those are my favorites, but anyway, that's irrelevant. Went ahead and got my shovels. Then back to work. I went ahead and cleared out this whole area. And it took a long time. Once again, I was filling my pockets, running all of the flowers back to the back of my island, and then coming right back. And it took a very long time. So again, I will do a lot more planning next time so that I'm not sitting here doing all this grunt work in the actual video. Anyway, also went back and had to get rid of these trees. So this took me a minute. Got rid of all of the trees. And now this is how that area was looking all cleared out. I was very proud of my progress so far, but I was not finished. No. I had to go and get rid of the museum, as you can see in the background of this video. I had to get rid of the museum. So I went over to the resident services, went and spoke to Tom, and we got it taken care of. I think it's interesting how they go and ask the owner of the building, can they move it? Because, like, it's my game. We're going to move it. But anyways, it's nice to, make them feel like they're involved. So anyway, went and got the museum and I moved it. Woo! Now that area you see is clear. Now it's time for some grunt work. Went ahead and got that construction app open and got to work. This right here is what really took the time. I spent hours. I know, hours working on this. So this is where I started my little waterscape that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. This is what this whole video is about, the waterscape section. So here is where I get started. And I hate the little shovel thing. It's hard to, but anyways, this is where I was going to be working in that little spotted area. So I get all of that going. This took forever. If anybody has any tips and tricks on how to do this more efficiently, I would love to hear them, because this was, I'm not gonna lie, this was hell. Yeah, and I kept, like, as you see, like, repeating, like, taking a spot away, then putting it back, and then accidentally, like, needing to take it away again. It just was so much. It really was a lot. Anyway, here's where I start working on the, like, mountain on the side of that little waterscape. I'm gonna have, like, some waterfalls on that side. And while I was working so hard on this, I forgot that the way that the, like, orientation of the camera is, you can't even see these. Like, you cannot even see the waterfall little area. So worked super hard on this and it won't even matter, but that's okay. Here's where I start to try to connect that little waterway to the actual, like, pond thing that I created. So I thought I would show it later in this video, but I actually kind of don't, so I'll show it a little bit. But anyway, worked on that. Now it was time to get the bridge. Remember, I want the bridge right there? Yep. So I'm gonna start trying to figure out how I'm gonna position it. Went and talked to Tom, got the bridge situated, had to pick which one I wanted. And I think I'm gonna go with the stone bridge, and I'm gonna go with that stone pattern probably for, like, everything moving forward. So yeah, wanted to put it right here and connect to that little, like, island in the middle of the water, but you see it wouldn't work. So then I had to build out to get there. Here we go. Build myself out to get there and then widen that. Didn't it look like a little person, like, dancing? I loved that. That's what I wanted to keep it that way, but such is life. So finally got the bridge to work and voila. Wasn't it beautiful? So what I'm probably going to do is a bridge on the other side of this that links to the actual ground. So it'd be like bridge, island, bridge, other side of my island. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, I went ahead and started cleaning up this area because I'm gonna have to change the way that the park looks. As you can see, I'm having to push it way over more. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of start the park over, definitely keeping all of the pieces that I've collected, but getting rid of the area in which it was at. So yeah, I had to get rid of all the trees, had to continue to get that part sanded off. It was just like a whole process. It was a whole process. After that area was clear, I decided to go ahead and pay for the bridge. I was hoping that some of my islanders would have given some money, but they didn't. So anyways, I went ahead and went to the bank and got all the money out to go ahead and pay for the bridge. I think it was like $168 or something. But yeah, I had to pay for it myself. So if you want something done, do it yourself. That's pretty much how it goes on Juby. So yeah, I went ahead and just finished working on the little mountainside waterscape area. So yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch of trees and bushes and flowers and pretty stuff up here, and I do wish that you could see the waterfalls better or get a better view of them, but you can't because of the orientation of the way that this was made. But yeah, I also wanted you to see how that bridge came out in the daylight, shining brightly. Isn't it so pretty? So yeah, that's really all I got done. Crazy, right? Hopefully I'll be able to spend more time on this and get more done. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I really love Animal Crossing New Horizon, but it is a lot of grunt work. It's a lot of planning. I feel like real Animal Crossing island creators are architects for real. Like, they're city planners. Like, I'm having such a hard time figuring out how everything is gonna fit and how it's gonna work and how it's gonna flow. It's really hard. So yeah, anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love making this island, and my goal for the 30 before 30 bucket list is just to finish. Not trying to make it look super professional or like this immaculate island, just a finished island. I also won't be doing too much terraforming. This is too much. This was a lot. So the terraforming is gonna be minimal, but yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes and where it ends up in the end. And I hope you join me on this journey. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Remember, I drop videos every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we're trying to finish this 30 before 30 bucket list before I turn 30. I hope you join me. Bye.